So just to begin with here, I'm going to read a passage from Thich Nhat Hanh. This is from The Other Shore. And it feels kind of fitting with the seasons as they are, or where we are in the seasons. But just interesting. And I found it comforting thoughts. Okay. I asked the leaf whether it was afraid to fall, since it was autumn and the other leaves were falling. The leaf told me, no, during the whole spring and summer I was very alive. I worked hard and helped nourish the tree, and much of me is in the tree. So please do not think that I am just this form, because this leaf form is only a tiny part of me. I am the whole tree. I know that I am already inside the tree, and when I go back to the soil, I will continue to nourish the tree. That is why I do not worry. As I drop from the branch and float down to the ground, I will wave to the tree and tell her, I will see you again very soon. So suddenly I had a kind of insight, very much like the insight contained in the Heart Sutra. You have to see life. You shouldn't say life of the leaf, but life in the leaf. And life in the tree. My life is just life, and you can see it in me and in the tree. I saw the leaf leave the branch and float down to the soil, dancing joyfully because it floated. As it floated, it saw itself already there in the tree. It was so happy, and I bowed my head. And I knew that we have a lot to learn from the leaf because it was not afraid. I knew that nothing can be born and nothing can die. So thought-provoking, maybe sensations as well. Often we can have a sense and feeling from the words. The sense of kind of continuation of life, that sense of interconnectedness, that we are part of everything. And I think just having this sense can help us feel a sense of balance, a sense of calm. And as I say, when I sort of first read these words, someone shared it with me, it felt very comforting. This particularly, this sense that this leaf form is only a tiny part of me. And I wonder if we're able to have a sense of this body is only a tiny part of me. Whether we can see that we're part of something bigger, just a small part of a bigger whole. And perhaps even as our bodies decay, that we eventually become back in part of that whole once more. And so in a sense, we never leave it. So this sense that nothing can be born and nothing can die, because it's just a continuation of the same thing. And I wonder how that might sit with us. The sense that my life is just life. We can often see death as the end of life. But really, death is part of life. And it's continual movement. And so in a sense, we just become part of it. And we are part of something bigger, part of the larger whole. So we might naturally meditate on these words. And the sense, the feeling that we get from them. And as we do so, bringing our attention into the body. Feeling all the different sensations in this body. And just like the tree, you might have a sense of its roots, its trunk, its branches, its limbs, its leaves. Whether we can have a sense of the whole of us. Our bones, our muscles, all the tissues and fluids, all the organs, the cells. The heartbeat. the lungs, the skin, our brains, our senses, to our ability to hear and smell and see and touch and taste. We can have a sense of ourselves that we have less control over, so our autonomic nervous system, all these aspects of ourselves that just function, our hearts, our breathing, our blood flowing, our digestive system working. Our consciousness, our minds, our ability to think and feel. Our personalities, our ability to make sense of the world, our identity. All of these things are just parts of ourselves. Part of a greater whole that makes us. But our brains, our minds, our senses connect us to each other and the environment we live in. So we become part of a greater whole, a family, a community, a village, a city, a country, a world. And if it feels comfortable, seeing if you can allow yourself to sit in this open awareness of a sense of yourself, a sense of your experience, whatever comes into it. And if it feels okay, a sense of the greater whole. That we can have this sense of connection with people, plants, our internal environment, our external environment. And in a sense, just to help keep ourselves centered, we can always have a sense of feeling our feet on the ground, feeling our seat in the chair, and feeling the continual rhythm of the breath. And if at any point sitting in an open awareness becomes overwhelming for you, you can always just bring your attention to your breathing or to a body part. And just notice when the mind wanders, coming back to that focus point each time. But otherwise, just seeing if you can open yourself to exploring that sense of connection, even if it's just feeling the body connecting to the chair, or connecting to the world through our hearing and noticing sounds. So wherever your attention is, guiding it to the body, taking a moment to feel your feet on the ground. And then feeling your body weight in the chair. Feeling your hands resting in your lap. Feeling your upper body sitting tall. And feeling your body breathing. And then noticing your breath for a breath in and a breath out. And we'll bring this practice to a close. And so really taking your time here as we shift from this practice. Nice and gently. Maybe just starting by wiggling the fingers, wiggling the toes. Gradually bringing some movement into the body. And just opening your eyes. Just when you feel ready. Just taking a moment to look around your room. Taking a moment to stretch. Okay.